What up? What up, everybody? What's up, man? Now my camera a little off. Hold on. Let me make it a little higher. There we go. There we go, man. I just got in. I'm running. Oh my god. Oh, my camera. Okay. I was like, what the hell's going on? It's coming back. It should be back any minute now. Come on, camera. Or maybe I can host a show like this, right? Without the camera. What y'all think? Of course. The moment you go live, you move anything, things just want to cut off. Oh man. Hold on. Well, why me, right? Why me? Why is it that when I try to go live, the moment I go live, something happens? Oh my god. As I try to work through. Definitely not the camera I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get this camera over here. There we go. All right, man. What's up? What y'all want to talk about? Why does it feel like, you know, you're just not in control of everything, especially when you barely get in the crib and you're having to make changes all of a sudden and whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, if y'all didn't know, this is Midnight MAVNESS. Basically, an hour to an hour and a half podcast where we get to the midnight hour and then we cut it off. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Today's been a long day as well. So we definitely going to try to stick to that 12 midnight hour as a way to, determine what time I get off. But there's a lot of stuff to get into tonight. I don't know how to feel about what I want to talk about, but oh damn, I'm already looking on Twitter to see like what's going on. I have an idea of what I want to talk about. But again, this is also y'all's show, so I'm gonna start reading your comments to see whatever y'all want to talk about. But again, whatever topic y'all want to bring up, again, like the last 20 minutes, I'll open up the stream for everybody to talk. But man, just looking on Twitter, it looked like somebody got hurt, Mr. Devin Booker. But I'll get back to that in a second. Fix the camera. I mean the hat here. Nick says, "Kid fired yet?" I wish, man. I wish. Wait up. Salute the Buckets and Beyond podcast. Salute to them. I joined their stream. I mean their podcast today. We got to talk for about almost 40 minutes. It was a great conversation, man. Talked about how I started my channel and how I got to the pregame show. Talked Jason Kidd. Talked Dallas Mavericks. Talked the media coverage of the Mavericks. Talk MVP stuff. The usual nine, but it was dope to have a conversation with a podcast that I have frequent, and checked out. So the fact that they reached out to me was pretty dope to get me on the show. And we chatted up a bit. So if y'all get a second, man, y'all definitely go to Buckets and Beyond podcast. They're also on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify is where you'll find them. And you'll be able to see that podcast that we had today. Richard K says, today was a good day to be fired, but tomorrow is okay too. Noah says, any day is a good day for Kid to be fired just before the playoffs. Wouldn't that be perfect, man? Wouldn't that be perfect? Jenny Kim says, oh, and my Thunder plays too. Sucks. Booker got hurt, though. I was watching and it didn't look good. As much as we hate them, I never want to see them hurt. I hope he gets better. Yeah, I got to see what kind of injury he had, man. Wonder what happened. See, like I lower this and then... No, I got to lower it. My bad. There we go. All right, so that might be better. Or is my seat too low? I never know. I just hate how, like, the comment cuts me off right here. It's kind of stupid, ain't it? Noah says Westbrook is injured and out for a month. Book got injured. The West is wide open. We can easily get 5th or 4th seed, but I forgot we have that ball dummy hit coaching us. Even with Westbrook out, I don't think that hurts the Clippers that much, And the Suns, they're just gonna true. Well, Booker hurt that does give us that'll give us a playoff spot for sure. Gina Kim's the MVP is for Joker this year, but at least Luka could go for it next year. We'll have the same team minus Kid and THJ, and we'll be healthy, so it should be able to be we should be able to be a top 4 seed next season. Just talking about this MVP stuff, I think it is. I do feel tired out by it because like you'll have these conversations about the MVP, and it's like it's a very contentious conversation because people are going to argue for their player, right? And when you're in the A seed and you got to coach the way he coaches, you kind of feel deflated as far as like arguing your point because no matter how hard you try and you are convincing, you still have a head coach that doesn't give your player the ample opportunity to be MVP. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like I do want to talk about the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks game. And I know I might sound a little subdued today because one, tired, but two, yesterday's game left like horrible taste in my mouth. Pause. Like the Cleveland Cavaliers was a horrible experience, right? But that Boston game, why did I say it like if I was from Boston? Boston hot dog, or I don't even know how to say hot dog or hot dog. Is that how they say it? Hot dog? Anyway, man, enough of my horrible impersonations. The Boston game. What really annoyed me is that you had a chance, you had a chance in that game. And I know it ain't healthy for me to go back and forth with everybody on Twitter, but Twitter becomes such a horrible place to be as a Mavs fan after a loss like that. And I've been discussing this whole Kleba thing, and there's been certain tweeters out there. I will say their name, but they mad disrespectful, so we're not gonna say their name. But I would go back and forth with them and talk about how Gafford didn't get no minutes, right? And we talk about not being to having the switchability, but Daniel Gafford has other abilities that Kleba doesn't have, and we don't knee jerk react to his lack of perimeter defense or his lateral movement. So what Daniel Gafford gives you offensively is those offensive rebounds, those second chance opportunities. And he's also a big guy down there to get rebounds, right? He's an actual weapon. You saw what Lively did, right? You're kind of almost a spitting image minus great lateral movement, right? And I've been saying this. If Maxi Kleba's only plus versus Gafford is the fact that he could guard perimeter players, and that's the only benefit to Kleba being out there versus Gafford, where Gafford rebounds better, scores better, is more active, more of a weapon, all of that, right? Kleba will shoot a three, but you never know if he's going to hit them. Hit or miss. And he lacks confidence shooting a three. Let's be honest about that, too. Why would you keep him out there? You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's stopping anybody either. Kleba is stopping nobody. Gafford yesterday, I believe he blocked Tatum at the rim. Gafford had a good stretch in that game yesterday and never saw the court again. So I asked, here's another layer to it, right? Like I'm first to say, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm always first to say that. Like if I'm wrong with whatever take I have. But people be doubling down on their takes, and it should just be ridiculous, man. It should be crazy. But yeah, man, I just think I think Jason Kidd is just holistically, he's just bad for us, man. And relying on players that you shouldn't be relying on it is what it's going to do us in a horribly come playoff time. It is what it is, though. Richard K says, yeah, it's good, clean hate. Don't want anyone hurt, but not even Dwight or Maximir, Timmy. Noah says, can Jason Kidd catch COVID or something so he won't be at the games coaching? I'm dead. Man, we getting deep into like desperation mode out here. Nancy says, how are you doing tonight? Still frustrated from Jason Kidd's coaching against the Celtics. I'm very much still frustrated. Salute to Big J, though. I ended up going to the Legends game tonight. And so minus Jason Kidd's coaching, I didn't have to deal with that today. I saw a coach. Who was the Texas Legends coach? Hold on. Texas Legends head coach. Who is the Texas Legends coach? It says Eduardo Nájera, but I swear I didn't see him out there. Because that ain't no way. Let me see. Oh. I guess it's Jordan Sears. I guess it's Jordan Sears. He was very active, bro. Like anytime there was like fouls, you saw that he cared. So I got to see a coach that actually coached. I got to see Theo Pinson. I got to see Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams had 46 points. He almost had a triple double as well. I think he had about 9 rebounds, 7 or 8 assists. He almost had a triple double tonight. Theo Pinson, I think he had some rib injuries or injury. Man's had his whole abdominal wrapped up. Omax, man. It's really dope to see basketball, like NBA, almost NBA level basketball, that up close. I was what literally front row being able to watch them, and so it was dope to enjoy that. But I think Omax, he needs some more time down there. I think he had a good couple of points today. Let me see what the stat line went. I believe he was around about 20-some points. Let's see. Schedule. I don't know if y'all saw the game, but he had a good game. Today. Yeah, the Texas Rangers beat the South Bay Lakers 129 to 106. Let's see. Yeah, so 106. And we got full game highlights. Wait up.
Winner keeps their playoff spot for the weekend.
What?
Texas Legends and the South Bay Lakers.
Hold on. Do I pop up in these videos? Let me see. Yo, if y'all see, I'm basically in the Mavericks retro jacket. I saw this from Omax. That dribble wasn't tight, man. All right, so I'm not on that side of the goal. I'm on the other side. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Is that me right there? I think that is me. Hold on. Is there a way to close in on this? Nah. But that's me right here. Behind this lady in the white shirt, that's me right there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm back there. Yeah, what's his name? Williams, bro. Crazy game. And I think I got footage of that dunk right there by Greg Brown. Greg Brown, bro, he got the people excited, man. He got the people excited. Yeah, that's dope. I can see myself. That's crazy. Anyway, great game today, by the way. Very entertaining. I've never been to a Legends game, and people were really amped. Like the people that were there, it was pretty amped. Again, salute to Big J for the big invite, man. But Omax, he needs more time down there. I'll say that much. All right, just because I just got here, I'm flustered. I'm all over the place. Let me see what Gina Kim talking about. Westbrook hurt, frustrated. Let's go here. Gina Kim says, I honestly think we could get the 6th seed at best. I'd rather us get the 6th seed instead of the 4th to 5th and have to play the Clippers. OKC drops to 3rd and Nuggets move up and we get OKC first. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you look at the standings, right? Let's see what the standings are looking like. Let me see. Dallas Mavericks standings. So right now in the Western Conference, the Mavericks are 8th, right behind the Kings, then the Pelicans and the Suns. So we would be in the play-in, all right, as a 7 and 8. I think the 7 and 8 face each other, and 9 and 10 face each other, and then whoever wins out of those two take the 8th seed. I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with that. So if we're 6, we'd take on the 3rd seed. Yeah. So we'd take on the Nuggets. Yeah. I just think you're gonna end up having a tough matchup regardless of whoever you get at whichever spot you're at, whether you're a top 4 seed or a top, bottom or a bottom 4 seed. They're all going to be tough matchups. The West is that crazy this year. Honestly, Gina, to answer your question, like I really don't. I don't have a preference when it comes to like what I want the Mavericks to, what position I need them to be in the playoffs. Noah says Gafford 5 minutes and he had 2 rebounds, 1 block in 5 minutes, and he takes him out. But did Jason Kidd see the stats where if Gafford plays under 10, we lose? And I deleted Twitter. So toxic on it. Yeah, there was one guy that told me Gafford won't even sniff 10 minutes, and I was so confident to be like, "You're gonna be wrong." You know what I'm saying? You're wrong. And he didn't sniff 10 minutes, and I tweeted him. I was like, "Hey man, congrats, you hit this on the nail." I didn't think Kid was that stupid, and he responded back very upset. And I was like, "Bro, I'm giving you props." You know what I'm saying? Like, I I don't know how to put it, man. Like because we have no control of it, right? We have no control of what the Mavericks do, what Jason Kidd thinks. So you end up running into this mindset of thinking things could be better, but because of the coach, you're just at his mercy. You know, it almost feels like it's self sabotage. I literally said at the moment that he ran that Kleba and 4 guard lineup, it's self sabotage. Like why would you do that? You know. And I was watching Locked On Mavs, and Nick Angstead said, you know, don't just blame, or loosely, I'm gonna loosely say where you're saying, don't just blame like THJ and Kleba or Jason Kidd, because if you do that, you're overlooking the Celtics. My rebuttal to that, regardless if he cares or not, right? But my rebuttal is that I don't think we were overlooking the Celtics. I think we understand the magnitude of how good they are. And the moment you put a lineup out there that's weak, that has no defense, Kleba's your anchor. Uh, I have no idea why he did that lineup. And I feel like when you do that kind of lineup, you're actually overlooking the Celtics. You think something like that's gonna work, right? I actually think quite the opposite. You know, because when you're blaming THJ and Kidd and Kleba, you're blaming the inefficiencies of them collectively. But at the root of all of this is Jason Kidd, right? So if I'm blaming Jason Kidd because of how we performed, it shouldn't be that I'm overlooking the Celtics. It's that we didn't give ourselves a chance against the Celtics, knowing how deadly they are. So when you know how deadly they are and you take the chance of running a stupid lineup out there, that's on your coach. It's not that we didn't overlook them. It's that the coach didn't take them serious enough. So that pressure needs to be on the head coach. The questions need to be more difficult on the head coach. The criticism needs to be more difficult on him, because you think Rick Carlisle would be doing this? You know what I'm saying? You think any other coach that we would want here, Jamal Mosley, you think he'd be coaching like this? I don't think so. You know, I don't. Next says, make a poll of how many games the Mavs have to lose before they fire Kidd. Make a poll, right? I don't know if I'll make a poll about that. Hold on. There we go. Something about that retro hat. I don't like how it looks on my head. It looked like I had a big ass head. Look at this. A big ass hat. Like, why is it so big, bro? Pause. I honestly, Knicks, I think to fire Kidd, you'd have to miss the playoffs again. It's not even how many games you lose. You have to miss the playoffs again. Richard K says, you watched that pod? Which pod? Richard, let me know. Which one? I like the 007 music. Yeah. Hold my latte. Sub TGK. Sub latte. What up? How was the game? I heard Omax playing amazing today. He could be our third or fourth now. I don't know about all that. I saw good moments. He shot well in the second half. Early in the first half, the dribble wasn't there. Defensively, it was there, but in the second half, he was getting kind of cooked by the hood Shafino. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but he got taken to the basket by him, but it was all like during garbage time. So, but he has some bright spots, but definitely got to work on the handle. The handle is a little concerning, but the game up close is very different, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was telling Big J like just to see like the specimens how they play, and how tall they are, one, and athletic they are. Like I posted this crazy dunk that Greg Brown had, and I'm like, bro, that would have been a 50 in the dunk contest. So it was amazing to see the game up close like that. Like, hopefully, I'll go to a Mavs game one day like that. Hey, Big J, what up? He says I'm ready to move past Kid. We just need to get through the season and let the new governor fire him and Mark Cuban, right? That way, Mark Cuban has no say so. Noah says, I'm not even confident about tomorrow's game, and we are playing the Sixers without Embiid. Ah, yeah, man. And I gotta do a pregame show tomorrow. Like, do I need to do a pregame show for the Sixers? I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. But I'm not confident either. You should win that game. I think the Mavericks are so good that they'll win despite Kid against teams that are inferior, but against teams that are actually good and know how to coach, that's where Kid is the X factor. But 9 times out of 10, Luka's gonna be better than the opponents. So it's like, I hate thinking of this because I feel like Luka is so good that he's gonna save Jason Kidd's job every single season. You know what I'm saying? Like, Luka is so good that the record is gonna be like, oh, we're always competitive. There's no need to fire Kidd. When if you had a competent head coach, imagine what the record could be, right? And I hate piling on Kidd, but this is the truth. We've been complaining about horrible roster rotations all season long, even with the injuries. Jason Kidd had opportunities to win games, even with the injuries, and didn't make the right calls, didn't make the right adjustments. Junior Kim says, rate the G League experience. I might look into tickets to go one day. Sounds fun. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try to send my footage to my Google Photos, so I could show y'all, and y'all can see everything that all the pictures I took and stuff like that. Let's see. Let me share the photos. Here we go. And then I'll show it to you. So to give you my impression of the G League and the Texas Legends, obviously having like VIP service with Big J was pretty dope. We got to enter through the back of the building, VIP service. To me, it was VIP service, right? You get to walk through the tunnel, right, to the basketball court. I was like, damn, I'm ready to go hoop, man. So we got to walk around, got to the seats, basically front row. It's a little different. It's even if you weren't front row, like say you were in the stands it felt so close that the entire game, it felt very intimate. The whole game felt very intimate. Like you were so close to the game. They could play. The players could hear you. I could hear the players. When they were complaining, you could hear every single word. You could hear cuss words. You could hear trash talk. You could hear them complaining to the refs. It was so much fun, man. Interacting with everybody, just seeing all the it's like everybody knows each other too. Like it's pretty dope. I loved it. I think more people should go. I think it was about like 50% capacity. But they should try to sell these games out. It is a lot of fun, especially if you love watching basketball. They put up a good score. The first quarter it was like 36-31. So you saw 3-point shots go up. You saw athleticism. These guys are playing hard against each other, right? They got a career to save, right, or a career to get to in the G League. So the amount of effort that they're putting out there is amazing. Like I don't feel like you see that all the time in the NBA. But I'm talking about these guys like guarding full court, trapping. Yeah, they do that to Luka, but they doing it over here in the G League. It was dope, man. I had a great experience. Definitely looking forward to going back again soon. So it was fun. Homa Latte says we need Thanos kid snap himself out of the Mavs or we go Avengers mode on him. Yeah, it'd be nice, man. It'd be nice to find a way to get up out of this. What I would call it? What should we call this? Damn, I can't think of a word. The kidisms. No. We're basically in kid purgatory. That's what we're in. Kid purgatory. No, it says, remember Kendrick Perkins said we coach a good coach, walk in sideline to sideline. Yeah, man, they be hyping up Jason Kidd on there. And I'm just like, and THJ. That's how you know they don't watch basketball. Big J says Omax was good, but Brandon Williams had 46, 8, and 9. He sure as hell did, man. That was dope. Soon as these photos upload, I got plenty of videos. Got a couple of dunks. I was recording at the right time. It was pretty awesome. Noah says, how did you start this channel? Oh, long time ago, man. I think it was 7 years ago. So we're probably talking about 2017, 2018 maybe. Initially, my channel was called, I think I still have that channel, but YouTube won't give me access to it. Damn. Do I want to show y'all my old channel? Nah, I don't want to show you my old channel. Anyway, my old channel, Pockets Empty Crew, right? It was me and a couple of friends of mine. We would do skits. And with the skits, it was fun, man. We had a really good year. There was one year we did really good. Really good. But you know, as you get older, the ideas change, the how would I say, the cohesion fades a little bit, and then also priorities change too. You know, then things happen in life, right? I'm still cool with my guys, right? But as far as like doing that style of content, it's not for everybody. Everybody doesn't want to be a part of skits all the time, right? So for me to kind of pivot out of that, I had to build the confidence to do content that didn't require other people being in there, right? So a lot of it was a confidence thing for me. Like at the time when I started it, like I was scared to do content by myself. So then, you know, when things started shifting, I was like, all right, it's time to kind of bet on myself and continue this. So then I started doing like my own content, where I started talking about like the Cowboys, and I was doing like one-offs of the Mavericks. And then I started to get it into like vlogging and reviewing basketball shoes. I got a whole bunch of videos on reviewing basketball shoes. So yeah, then, you know, so then that's what I was doing, reviewing basketball shoes, doing one-off videos here and there of sports and just all this. Like, there's no niche to my channel, right? And then one day, We Talk Mavs. Rel and King reached out to me, right? They're like, hey, man, join us on a post-game show. And I think I'm their first official guest as them as a duo on We Talk Mavs. And I was so nervous, bro. So nervous being on that show. And after the show, when you're on those shows with them, like the cool thing, like I'll give you behind the scenes. Like when we end the stream, we're literally talking to each other for like a whole extra hour after the show is over. It's pretty cool. But in that hour, like, you know, I was telling them about the show, and we were just talking, and then suddenly, like later on, like this idea of a pregame show spurred upon my brain. I was like, damn, maybe I should do that. Nervous as hell. I was like, all right, let me start a pregame show. And I think I did a live with King about Maxi Kleber's thumb injury, or Christian Wood's thumb injury. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe now I can start a pregame show. I did one pregame show on YouTube where it was just a cell phone, right? I did like one or two. I think I had Freezy on there and Rel. And I was like, all right, I need to up my game. I need to go to OBS. And then it just kind of spiraled into what it is now. But bro, I will say, when it comes to like this YouTube stuff, this content creator stuff, it's all about little, you know, progression, right? Progression. Little, how does Kyrie said it? Like marginal impression, or goddamn, marginal progression. Yeah. So little by little, man, I built the confidence, and now I feel like I'm in a really good spot mentally to be able to do this stuff. But yeah, that's how the channel started way back then, man, a long time ago. Gina Kim says, I can't believe you got to see Maximum Prison. Did you meet any of the players? Speak to them at least. Big J told me I could, right? We got up there, and I just really wanted to experience the game, and I know I had to do the Mavs Midnight Madness tonight, but he said we could have. I just want to take a basketball so I could get them like to sign it, but there were so many people on that court, and I ain't gonna lie, I was like, nah, I'm good right now, you know. DV, what's good, bro? What's good, man? It's like morning madness for me. Damn. Where you? Oh, you're in London, right? London. What time is it over there? I know it's a late show. Of course, I got to see him up close, very up close. Jenna Kim says, dang, my first message didn't go through. I said I had a great night because my Nuggets won and Suns lost, so I was drinking the Lakers and Suns tears. I'm not even upset from last night anymore. Hey, I'm I'm happy for you. Is my videos up? They're not up yet. Let me see if I can like show you through here. Let's see. There's got to be a way, right? Let's click this. That. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So this is from my Instagram stories. You could also go to my Instagram and see this as well. But so this is Greg Brown. He kind of missed his this dunk, but here we go. This better pass it out than yammed it. All right. What else? What else I film on this podcast? There's a beer I got from one of the I don't know if I should say it, but it was one of the people that on the team, I believe. And then there's a photo of Pinson and Williams right there. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Hopefully I get the photos into my Google photo so I could show y'all. Rook says, same here, man. Harford and KP on the floor, and we fight it with Maxi and TSJ on the floor while we let the lead go. Explain to me, man. Like I people have been fighting me to the end, talking about Kleba is better than Gafford, and I struggle like understanding why people even say those things, right? Like, do you even believe what you're saying, or are you saying it because you can't see that you are wrong, and you have to double down just to try to make yourself believe your point? And I have to learn, me personally, I got to learn not to engage with everybody on Twitter. I wanted to be like the most engaging content creator. I hate considering myself a content creator. I feel like any of us could do pregame shows, right? Any of us could do content, but I just wanted to be like accessible and communicate with everybody. But sometimes when people ain't willing to admit that they were wrong about a point or a take, I'm just like, what are we doing, bro? Like, come on, man. You gotta be like, you know what, TG, I was wrong. Yeah, we need Gafford out there and be like, yeah, all right. So what should we do? What should we do moving forward? Type of vibe, right? But we can't even get to that. Rich K says, safe to say, Kid has cost us 5 games, probably more, but just add 5 games to our record. Imagine Gafford if he played yesterday, how he would have protected the paint a lot better than Kleba. You know what I'm saying? He probably shaves like 8 to 12 points from the points that they got in the paint, right? That makes it a closer game immediately. But I don't know. Noah says Luka was asking for a center for 3 years and he got one and kids still don't play. Damn. That's got to suck, bro. Noah says we were down 2 and right when Maxi subbed in after that timeout, I know the game was over. Kid played Gafford and Lively more. We could have kept it close and we are the best clutch in NBA. Yep. Could have. For sure. Nick says unplug from as much social and mainstream media as you can. This goes beyond being a Mavs fan. You'll thank me later. No, I agree, man. I agree. I think what I'm gonna do, you know how they have those timeout things where you can put, all right, 15 minutes a day on this app and then cut me off. That's what I'm gonna do with Twitter, for sure. I got to, bro. I have to. Richard K says there are fans that would rather lose and have Doe, Maxi, Boban, and the rest. Yeah. You already know it, Richard. You already know. That's the truth. Colin says we got to become more consistent and close the gap between our best and worst players come to play every day. Best and worst players come to play every day. We got to figure something out. So here's what I'm going to do, man. It's going to, the last 20 minutes, I wanted to open it up to anybody that wanted to come up here, ask a question, or talk about a certain topic. It's definitely free for anybody to come up here and chit chat. Whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Obviously, going to the game, I didn't really get let me see what I had in my notes. I did have notes. It's just when you're doing a show, bro, there's no way to stick to it. So I wanted to talk Mavs Celtics. I did that. the Buckets and Beyond podcast. I talked about that. And the Legends game. I got to talk about that. So salute to Big J. Salute to Buckets and Beyond. And salute to Jason Kidd for being horrible as a coach. B Fam says, why is no one talking about XM having a plus minus of 0? My fault, man. I know I haven't talked about it because I don't think I didn't see him as an issue, right? I don't think XM is an issue for us when it comes to winning or losing. I think the biggest issue was Jason Kidd, and that's where I wanted to put my attention on, right? Not to think that my platform would, get across, but I'm gonna try to do my part, right? We got a special guest in the building. What's up, Div?
Not much, man.
How you
Good
doing,
show
bro?
you got going.
Man, I feel like it's all right, man. I think I could be doing better, but you come in all last minute and you try to just adjust to what you got. But I
That's
feel
cool
like it's
though
all right.
when you get to talk about those players. I have a question for you because you went to the game.
Yeah.
What do you really like? What's your gut feeling on Omax? Do you feel like you would use him in a trade if it's a good player that you can get back, based on what you saw, or is it a guy that's untouchable still in your eyes?
Because
I know it's just one game, but I'm just
right.
curious. After that game you saw, what do you feel?
Let me shoot you a question, right?
Sure.
What is the position that we need most right now?
A strong wing.
A strong wing.
Centers.
Centers.
Because he's not using them. Like that's what I mean. You got to play your centers, right?
I see you,
if
Noah,
he's not
but
playing him, he doesn't
I'll get
like
to you
him, obviously.
I'll get to you in a second, Noah. But all right, so we got centers, right? We got centers. We got
another PJ Washington like that. That's what.
Okay.
So when he's off, another guy's on.
Watching Omax up close, it was awesome to see. He was like really one of the only. Big J even said this. He's really like the only player that looks NBA ready as far as like body shape wise. It's just he's got to get them reps in, right? I like him, man. I think he playing with Luka next year is gonna be fine. I don't see no issue with that. So, do I want to trade him? It just depends for who. If it's like someone of his stature at small forward, but obviously years in advance and better than him, then maybe, right? I'm all for it, but I think he's pretty nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't want to trade him either. I want to see what he's got, and I want to see Sham God teach him how to dribble.
Boom! There you go. That's the way to look at it.
But he's got to be committed, right? If they find that he's not committed to learning, then you got to maybe move him.
Oh, for sure. Gina Kim said, I saw someone on Twitter say Omax can be the Mavs' Peyton Watson, and I wouldn't mind that. P. Watt is a great defender who stepped up this year. He didn't get much PT last season, but he is now, and it's great. Honestly, Gina Kim, the way I looked at him was more of a Braun from the Nuggets. Braun from the Nuggets. Big J, I saw you in the background, bro. Come back up here. Noah, you got anything you want to ask or talk about, bro?
Oh yeah, man. So I want to say like one thing we need is a center that Jason Kidd likes. Cause I don't know what center he likes. Like we need a Boban or something. I don't know what center he likes. Like he don't like Seawood. He don't like Gafford. And I guess he likes Lively. I don't know. If it was just Maxi and Lively, I think he would still play Maxi more than Lively. So I don't.
What? But why? Why? What does Kleba do that is Hills beyond better than what Gafford does? Like, if you were to argue for Kleba, right? What would you say?
Nothing. Like he gets danced at the 3-point line. He gives too much space because he can't move anymore. Maybe at one time he was good. But not anymore. He gets danced. He's too slow.
I don't get it, man. Like, I was talking to Big J again. He said like we have two of each position now that you could play, and instead like we're playing a 4 at the 5 spot. And my biggest issue with the Kleba thing is that you're gonna get him hurt again. You know, you're gonna get him hurt again playing at the 5 against these big dudes, making him the anchor of your defense. Like it's just it makes no sense to me. Like, why, bro?
Yeah, I
And
wish. Yeah, I
go ahead.
wish Kid would put Maxi as a help defender. Like he's better as a help defender. He should not play center like 25 plus minutes.
Did you see that stat? Slightly biased shared where he was like when Kleba is with another center or forward that he plays great. Like, and then whenever he's out there by himself, he plays horrible. I'm just like, bro, what's going on, man? I don't know.
Because Cleveland's a good help defender. That's kind of why I was saying I wouldn't mind seeing him with PJ or with Lively with him at the 4, but I don't think he should ever touch a spot at the 5.
Yeah, yeah. Like, all right, Big J. Let me ask you: if you're a kid, right? Like, well, what is your justification for it? Like, what? I mean, if you were to really think of it, like, what is your justification for playing Kleba so much over Gafford?
I think he has a level of comfort with Cleveland, but I also think he's one of those people, because he considers himself a player's coach.
Mm.
I think he's trying to, show, hey, you're my guy. I got confidence in you, and you're off, and he's trying to build up those guys that are his guys. But he doesn't do that with everybody. Like I said, he doesn't do that with Hardy. He doesn't do that with, I think he's I think he's forced to do it with PJ because I think there's some players that management doesn't give him a chance to not play like Lively. He was told Lively was going to be the starting center. And I think Luka said he wanted Lively. When Luka started throwing lobs to Lively in practice, he was like, that's the center. And so kids like, okay.
Man, that's crazy. Almighty, I see you, man. What's up? What you got?
Yo, yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I got you. What's up, man?
Yo, what's good with y'all, bro? What's up with the Mavs?
Man, we got
yo, let me tell all y'all this. Knicks
All right,
are going
what's
to the
up?
finals, bro. Fuck you talking about?
the
You
Knicks
guys are
going-
gonna lose if you play Miami. I'll tell you that much, Almighty.
Man, fuck Miami, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be wishing that the
Playoff
boy you
Jimmy.
got from us was Kyrie Irving instead.
I don't give a
That
fuck.
series is
Fuck
over.
Kyrie too.
All right, Almighty.
Almighty. You wish,
Relax,
Almighty.
relax, Almighty.
I
we
can't wait till the
Trying
Knicks
to
play.
have a good show here, man.
I can't wait till the Knicks play Miami, man. You know what's
I
gonna
can't
happen.
wait.
You
can't
know
wait
what's
either.
gonna happen.
So Almighty. Well, what do you think your Knicks are missing? Like, if you could be unbiased for a second, like, what do you think your Knicks need to actually compete in the East?
We need OG and Randall back,
Hmm.
and also Mitchell Robinson, the center.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Good point.
so, nah, in my opinion, if we fully healthy, I think we go to the finals.
Y'all gonna beat the Celtics, bro?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Mm.
Actually, I could see them beating the Celtics though. I don't
yeah.
have as much
But
faith.
Boston,
in the Celtics.
Boston ain't all that.
If they're
bro.
healthy.
Boston,
He-
Boston, they rely on the threes.
Yeah.
True.
They do.
True. Threes are different in the playoffs, ain't they? Yeah, they're way different in
Yo,
the playoffs.
hey, what's up, fellas? What's going on, TGK, man?
What's
Shouts
up,
out
Mr.
to
Gucci?
you.
Yo, big
Chilling, man.
I need that
I'm going to
ticket,
say
bro.
this, man. We could have the best of players, man, if we don't get
Yo,
rid
Big
of Kid.
J.
If we don't get rid of Kid, man,
Yo,
ain't
Big
nothing going to
J.
happen. I had enough of him. I'm tired of it. I think everybody else had enough of him. They need to go tell him pack his shit and get the fuck up out of here.
Word, get the fuck out
Seriously,
of here.
man. Like,
What you talking about?
enough is enough. Straight like that, man.
Yeah.
We don't had enough. I know I had enough.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
Luca,
yeah.
come on over to New York.
Nah, chill out. Who's saying that?
Hey, chill.
Almighty.
Yeah, Almighty, stop. Hey, DV, what's up, man?
What's going on?
What you got for us tonight, man? What you want to talk about?
I ain't got nothing more to talk about. I just want to see what happens tomorrow.
Well,
Yo, Luca, we got the bitches over here in New York.
all right. This man,
This guy must be on something tonight.
I know he's having a good time out there in New York, man. Well, what part of New York you from again, Almighty? Brooklyn?
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I like Brooklyn, man. I went to this sushi spot out there, right? And yeah, it was a good time. Good time, man. Good time. I saw like these massive rats though, and over there by Barclays. So
What?
yeah, massive rats. I was like, damn, they really
This
do
is
got
New
rats
York.
out
I love my city.
here. Um, and where do we go from here, man? What y'all want to talk about?
Yo, like for Coach, I wish we had Tibbs, man. Like I would
I
get
want to
Tibbs
talk
over Kidd
about
in a
firing
heartbeat.
Jason Kidd. I'm sorry, my man, but that's what I want to talk about. He got to go, man. He's messing us up, man. How we get centers and we don't even use them? Like, what the hell? Like, seriously, putting in Kleber? Like, come on, man. Like, nah. He got
You
to
know,
go, man.
you know what though? Watch, he's gonna play Gafford tomorrow, and then when we
Ah,
face Indy, he's gonna say, "Nope, you can't guard on the perimeter. We're gonna play Maxi."
Maxi can't
Don't
guard on the
get,
perimeter either,
Yo,
don't
man.
get
yo,
it.
Right.
don't forget we got that Mavs pick.
All right,
Hey,
Almighty.
You can
Almighty,
have it.
If you chime in again with
if we
some
keep,
nonsense,
hold
I
on,
swear.
Almighty, I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell him this, Almighty. If we finish 10th, you don't get the pick. You know that, right?
I know that, bro.
Mm,
I
Guess
know
what?
that.
Guess what? With Jason Kidd, if he keeps doing the lineups he's doing, we could easily finish 10th.
Now you know
And
so
then you ain't gonna get
that's
shit.
that's also a good thing too, because Luca might ask out.
Not really, because you still have him for another We're gonna get another contract signed out of him because he's gonna get the most money.
No, bro, he's coming to
But
New York,
hold
bro.
on, here's the thing. Here's the thing that people have to keep their eyes up on. If we're gonna tank one more, this is the year. If we end up finishing 10th and losing the plan, I won't be completely distraught because we keep our first round pick and Nico has shown he can do trades.
Wait,
So
wait.
what that tells me, hold on. What that tells me is you don't get the pick, we keep it, and then you get a second rounder next year. Now, here's the key. If we get a good player with that pick, all of a sudden, kid gets fired because we didn't make the playoffs again. Now we get Nico's pick for a coach, not Cuban. And all of a sudden, if you get a great year next year, maybe even win, guess what? Luca ain't going nowhere. He's sticking.
Wait, if y'all got the 10th
How's
pick,
that for
who
facts there, Almighty?
if y'all got the 10th pick, who do y'all want like to draft?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
uh,
It's about
I,
trading it.
yeah, I don't
Getting
even know if I'm
someone.
there yet.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd rather been watching college basketball.
let me respond to this comment right quick. Rook says, "Yo, TGK, you look and sound kind of burned out, man." Yeah, I kind of am. He says, "I know it's been a rough week for Mavs fans, but do you in a way that still brings out the happiness and the things you do. All of them. Look, I'll say this: I've been up since like 5 a.m. this morning. Right? I had to go play golf, so I've been up since 5, bro. So I think it's more I'm just tired today. But no, I'm good, man. I'm good. If I get to the point where I'm burnt out, I won't do shows. Like I'll literally tell y'all. But even last year, when we were in the the play-in status, I was still doing shows. I was talking about we should tank. I was like the first one talking about we should tank. So
Hey, wait a minute. I was there too, man.
Yo,
yeah,
y'all
you remember. You
singing,
remember.
bro.
I was saying even about Jalen Brunson. I said if we're offering him a contract before the trade deadline and he doesn't sign on the dotted line, you got to trade him.
Yo,
That's what I
bro.
was saying.
Yo,
People were
bro.
saying to me, "You can't. We're making the playoffs and this and that." I was like, "I don't care. You cannot lose him for nothing." But at the
Yeah.
end
Yo,
of the
bro.
day, the worst part is they didn't
We
even
did.
offer him a contract, man.
And that's a
That's
fucking steal,
embarrassing.
bro. 4 years for 55 mil.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, it is. It's
it's
a
a
Mm-mm.
great
good,
deal.
good move.
Thank you though, Rook. Appreciate you, man. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Noah, I think you were talking about Tibbs, right?
Man,
Yeah,
I love Tibbs.
yeah,
Coach of
man.
the year.
Hey,
That's
the
my
reason
coach right
why
there.
the reason why I would take Tibbs is because at least Tibbs plays his players, like the right players. Kid don't do that.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm not sold on Tibbs, man.
I'm sold on Tibbs.
I'm not. He
Of
has his
course, you're a
little.
Knicks
He's got.
fan. You sold him
No, no,
too.
hold on, you guys. This is what I don't like about Tibbs. He's a little bit kiddish too, like Jason Kidd. He has his favorites and he'll stick with them.
Nah, Tibbs is better than Jason Kidd.
Oh,
Tibbs
he's
like
Oh,
better than
he's
Jason Kidd. I said
Tibbs,
he has
Tibbs,
a
bro.
little bit of Jason Kidd in
Yo,
him.
bro, Tibbs
In
is
that
2 times coach of the year, bro.
dude, I don't give a damn. What's he won? What's he won?
You said
The same
what?
thing as that. What has he won? Same shit as the Knicks. Nothing. Come on, man.
Hey, Richard,
come on,
I see
Bro,
your
Tibbs.
device ain't
Yeah.
connecting, Richard. I don't know if it's your phone or whatever the
yo,
case may
Gina,
be.
join the panel, bro. Why you scared?
Who?
Gina said, "You see that Gil take go viral? I wonder what he think of Joker tonight after he blocked AD and was playing good defense. What about Wemby? He's a great defender. Gil don't even know where Europe was. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that earlier, and I'm disappointed that Gil's going that route now. Because earlier in the season he was praising Luca and all this stuff, and now he's going the route. He's doubling down on what like Stephen A. Smith be talking about now,
Oh yeah.
and that's not good for the game, bro. Like I'm all about growing the game, growing basketball, And when you got people that were once in the league that really ain't win no championships, that were just, you know, an offensive player like Gilbert saying these things, I don't like it, dogs. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know if y'all how y'all feel about it.
it gets views. I see it like these guys are just trying to get views, and they know even if they take a stupid comment, that the other fans of that team are going to go watch that video just to see what stupid thing he said, right?
Yeah.
But I agree with you. It's stupid on the game. If these guys are sitting there trashing the modern day game, you're literally telling fans not to watch it. It's not as good as it used to be. Like that's
Yeah.
just dumb, right? How does
Facts.
that help you or the game?
Hey, what's up, Richard? How you doing, man? I saw you say that I had my shot
What's
to
up,
talk about the
guys?
players and the
Back to
build
the
relations.
draft question.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Richard, you good, bro?
Yeah, man. Back to the draft question.
Yo,
Tyler
Richard, you smoke?
Smith, hands down. Trade two draft picks for him right now today to
Tyler
get him
Smith.
in this draft pick coming up. Yep.
Tyler Smith. Let me see. Let me look him up. Tyler. Who he
6'10"
play for?
forward.
Yo,
Shoot
nah,
three.
yo. Tyler Smith, my son, bro.
Moves like a gazelle. They can shoot from anywhere on the court.
No, bro, Tyler Smith's my son. You gotta draft him, bro.
Oh, he's 6'7". No, wait up. Yeah, that's the wrong Tyler Smith. You said Tyler
Now
Smith.
6'11".
He's from the G League.
6'11". Damn.
That's my son
Okay.
right there.
Tyler.
You talking about on the Ignite?
G League Ignite, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw him. He was down here last week. He ain't do nothing.
That's my
That's
son.
the one, BJ.
I watched him for 2 straight games. He ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing memorable. I was looking because I kept hearing about him. Dude, I watched the games. Okay.
He's getting wait, hold on. He's got in this year he's playing. He's got averages 22 minutes. He's got 13.7 points per game. He's got 48.4 field goals and 3 points is 37.4. Yeah, that's pretty good shooting for a young guy.
Let me see. I got you.
Yo,
right here.
Tyler Smith reminds me of Trey Murphy.
He gets 1 block a game and he's got 0.7 steals per game.
So yeah, in 24 games played, 1 started, 22 minutes, 13.7
I think he moves.
points.
I think he moves a little better than Trey Murphy does, and I'm a big fan of Trey Murphy's, but I think Tyler I think he's a little more athletic.
So who's the comparison for Tyler Smith? Scotty Barnes?
I never was a fan of Scotty Barnes.
Nah, Scotty Barnes is nice, but what are you talking about?
Let's see some Tyler Smith highlights and get demonetized
Probably,
up in here.
I think he's got a better shot. I think Scotty's more athletic and moves better than Tyler.
Oh, damn.
But I think he's shot that Scotty does.
Me up, dog. So he's number 11 right here, right?
I'm telling you, bro, Knicks are going to draft Tyler Smith, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Tyler Smith now has 8 points. When you get nights off like tonight.
Where do you think he lands, though? Like, is he a first-round pick, second-round pick?
He's a
Richard?
first-round
What you
pick.
think?
Like, mid.
I love the balance in the scoring. I just think
Yeah, he's a
keeping the man
middle of the pack first-round pick.
Oh.
Yo, after
Probably
this video,
15 to 20.
After this video, bro, go on Tankathon real quick.
Tank who?
Tankathon.
Like the mock draft.
Yeah. Well, why didn't he do much, Big J, when he was here?
Because he didn't get the ball.
But if you're gonna take all the prospects in this year's draft are gonna be a reach. There's no perfect player. In my opinion, he's the best gamble out there. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be a star or any, but if you're going to take a gamble on a player, and with what's coming up in free agency over next year or so, I'm gonna double down on it. That's the player I'm going for.
Yo, Richard, how about Khalil Ware, that rookie?
Khalil Ware. Man, y'all really on y'all stuff. I couldn't keep up with rookie or college players
I
like
know
that.
you talking about trying to place which one he is.
Cause I was telling Big J like it's hard to keep up with even the G League
Yeah,
whenever
no,
like
or if he's
doing the pregame show and stuff. It's hard,
the
man. Like you
forward
be
out of Oakland.
TGK, do you think we win tomorrow?
ooh against the 76ers, huh?
Well,
No,
Big J,
y'all gonna lose.
Richard
Why did
Case, I
you
think
you seem like you keep up with it. I don't think there's a star in this year's draft,
Yes, there is. There's
but there
multiple.
are some.
I feel like there's delays between a few of us. To answer your question, Div, it's an afternoon game. They don't have Embiid. I always fear afternoon games for the Mavericks because they either want to come out here and play or they don't. After losing the way they lost against the Celtics, they should come out here and handle business. But it's a noon game in Dallas, bro. It's a noon game. I think I think early on it's going to be close just because effort wise it's not going to be there. But I think in the second half they should take care of business. But who knows? You never know.
My honest opinion on tomorrow's game is if Gafford plays minutes and like more than 10 minutes type thing, we win. Like Lively and Gafford, if they're our main centers, we should win. But if they're not our main centers, we're not going to win.
And
then Levi again and THJ, lots of minutes, we can lose.
And Tyler said, still feel like everyone gets Luka's play style wrong. He doesn't need a center that can shoot threes. He plays why better with a rim running center, but everyone believes. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like you're thinking that he needs like a big man that can shoot threes. Yeah, there's a big population of people that believe that, and then there's also a big population of people that want a center that could protect them right in the paint and then roll to the rim. If you could find a center that could do all three, then yeah. But I think Luka could play with just about anybody. But for me, preferably, I'd rather a guy that's going to be aggressive on the boards, limit second chance opportunities, and just
But
like the landlord. I love the landlord, bro. I don't know why we don't play him enough.
I feel like
Well,
Lively
I
could
mean,
develop a
how
shot.
about if you get a
True.
center that's gonna block the damn the rim, then you get a power forward that can shoot.
Yeah,
that's what we got.
A center that can shoot, you get a power forward that can block the rim.
Miles Turner.
They ain't
We
giving
don't
him up
use
now.
them though. Not in that order.
I'm gonna tell you because between PJ's threes, DJJ's being able to stretch that out, and then Maxi coming off the bench, you can do that, but we're not doing it because Kid keeps trying to force small ball.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope we. If Kid, I know Kid is stubborn. I think we all know that he's stubborn for no good reason.
And the thing is, Maxi's.
Go ahead, Richard. Or
I think he got.
I think he dropped or something.
The thing is, Maxi isn't.
Yeah, I think Richard has a delay between us and him.
I was gonna say though, the thing that frustrates me about Jason Kidd,
he's using him wrong.
I was gonna say the thing that frustrates me about Jason Kidd is like with Boston, that team, they're a shooting team, right? So you need to have your people stand on the 3-point line closer so these guys won't make the threes. But if you're doing that, your guys are probably going to get danced a little bit by the good players on their team. So you got to have big guys that can block down low. And what does he do? The opposite.
Yep.
It's like, so now not only are you not covering the three, right?
Yep.
You're also getting killed in the paint, so these guys get to pick what poison they want. Like in the first half, how many points did those guys have? Their star players, not very much. They weren't doing great, right? Yep. Luka by himself, I think, had more than Jason Tatum and the other guy, and Jaylen Brown. So it's like it was working. We were close. We were never getting blown out with that lineup, and then he decides, "Nah, I'm going to go away from it," and then we just start getting blown out.
Yeah, he overthought the game. He overthought it. He overcomplicated the game, and it cost him. Trying to be cute. He was trying to be cute against the best team in the NBA.
And you know what bugs me? You know what bugs me? I don't believe Jason or Tatum is a clutch guy. So if you can keep that game close, right?
Yep.
He's going to start choking those open shots. And that's what I was hoping for. Let's just stay close. If we get close, I know Kyrie ain't going to choke. I know Luka's not going to choke. I
Mhm.
think I actually fear Jalen Brown more than Tatum in the clutch, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I still think Tatum is not going to be, he's not a clutch guy. I just don't see him as clutch
Yeah,
from what I've
and
seen.
I wasn't gonna say we was gonna win, but I would love to keep the game close because we're like the best clutch team in the NBA. So
Yep.
and Div said that Jason Tatum ain't like a clutch guy, and I think he ain't either. So
And he chokes because when you start doubling, he'll start throwing the ball
oh
away,
yeah,
man. He doesn't read the play very good. Like,
he would turn it over.
I'll be real, but the team he's on, he don't even need to be clutch. Someone out of that
true,
team is gonna make buckets.
true.
They've got
That's
too
what
many
makes him good.
options.
That's what makes him good.
And
Fact.
Max, every time Maxie shoots the ball, I just cringe. His shot is so
Yeah, it's so flat. It's so
yeah.
flat, man. He doesn't have
It's
the
like
confidence shooting it.
You know what
it's
he's
like a
like? He's
straight
like
line.
THJ. I see him
Yeah.
as THJ. If he makes his first one, he'll feel good, right?
Yeah.
That's what I see in those guys, man. They're streaky. I just
Just give me
except
my
that.
money.
Yeah, go ahead.
This man. Mailbox says, I wonder how much of the bad coaching is on the coaching staff and not just Jason Kidd, who is the defensive coordinator. Well, he's the one that sets the rotations, so
Yeah.
the decision to put certain players in these certain positions that he puts them in, he's not putting them in there to be successful. He's putting them in there, and they end up failing. And he doesn't adjust to past mistakes. He keeps doing the same ones, and it's like everyone's enabled in the Mavericks organization. Like what one coach, what one player is held accountable for anything. Everyone's enabled to continue with either bad habits. The only person that's been held accountable is Luca when he was out of shape, right? Everybody was calling him out for it because they want greatness out of him. And then he adjusted it, and now look at him now. But everyone else is enabled, bro. Like even Jason Kidd. That's the culture that they have.
You know what the sad
And
part is about that? When he
what's up?
came in overweight, he was averaging like 28, 29 points.
He was still killing it. Yes.
So it's like people were bitching about that. I'm like, damn, like really?
Bro,
Yeah.
like one thing that got me mad, like all the slander that Luka got when he was out of shape, I never saw that from James Harden.
Yep.
Every year James Harden comes out of shape, I don't hear nothing.
Yo, bro.
Uh-oh.
Yo, in my opinion, bro, I think y'all should start Gafford and Washington.
Yep.
Over Lively?
Gafford's
Yeah,
cool off the
and let
bench.
and let
Oh no, not
Lively
off.
be a backup for
You know, you
I
know,
disagree.
Almighty, you might be onto something because that way at least Gafford could get his minutes, and then you could still play Lively his starter minutes. If
I
that's
think
if that's the way if that's the way you could guarantee me Gafford gets his minutes, I'll do it for sure. But I don't
so
trust Jason
so
Kidd,
it's
man.
Luca, Kyrie. Who's your three?
Yeah, it's either
Josh
Josh
Green.
Green, Exum, or DJJ.
Maxi.
So it's Luca, Kyrie, DJ, Washington, and Gafford.
Imagine, imagine like next year if Omax could really hit that shot. Imagine like a line of like Luca, Omax, PJ Washington. Say Lively could hit threes. You could put Lively at the four, and then Gafford. Man, that is a crazy big lineup right there.
You know
Pause.
what though? Hey, TGK.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, could you see Greg Brown and as a power forward?
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh
What he
yeah, yeah,
brings?
yeah. Yes. Like you said, he's just got to add some muscle, man. But he he was a highlight reel today, man. Greg Brown was a highlight reel today, and he
On
was
both sides.
affecting shots on the defensive end. He had that one crazy putback, bro. Seeing a dunk like that up close, like with that kind of athleticism, is different. I
Yo,
would not want to play
Greg,
against any of
Greg
these
Brown
guys.
was nice in college.
Imagine
Mm.
Zion.
Hell no.
Guy
That's scary, bro. That's scary seeing it up close. Like, nah, I don't want to bang with nobody down low. Look, I'll just shoot threes out here. I'm good.
But do you not think any of them other G League guys would make the team?
Hey, like I was talking to Big J, I truly believe if Greg Brown could add that weight and add some muscle, I could see it because He's got that dog in him. You could just tell he's got that dog in
What
him.
does
But
he shoot?
So I've seen him shoot. He can step out and shoot threes. His main stuff is he can go in the paint and he'll mix it up. He loves dunking. He loves putbacks. He loves rebounding. He loves shot blocking on the defensive side. But I've seen him step out to the 3-point line and hit 2 or 3 in a row in a game. He just got to
yeah,
see it go in.
yeah. There was this one play where he did like a little. He did like a little hezzy move, went to the left, and then spun to the right, wide open, but got fouled on his dunk attempt, and it looked nice. Like it looked like it was natural for him. But he did try to post up this. What was the one player? What's his
Jack
name?
White.
Yeah,
Jack White.
that was a brick wall right there, man. He couldn't move him, so that's where he needs to add some muscle. But he's got potential, man, for sure.
That'll probably be a
Yo,
nice Kleber
yo,
replacement.
that lively poster on Porzingis, that shit was nasty, bro.
Yeah, I know you love that as a Knick fan.
Yeah, I saw that shit, but I was like, oh shit.
So Almighty, I got a question for you. Do you
Yeah,
think Boston is pretenders?
Boston. Yeah, they contenders. Yeah, but I think we could
No,
beat.
pretenders.
He said pretend. Nah,
Look at their record. You can't call them pretenders. Come on.
Nah, I think
nah,
they're
they're not
legit,
pretenders,
man.
bro.
They are pretenders. I do. I think that.
I honestly feel.
Every
I
year.
honestly feel for Boston. I feel like they're a second round out, like Phoenix was that one year when they were
Nah,
up by
Boston.
7
Good
games,
team.
8, 10 games against everyone else. I see them look the same. And
Am-
what
am-
Phoenix had done too, they had gone to the finals just like Boston, right? And then they were doing awesome, and then all of a sudden playoffs came and they choked that shit up.
Last year they got to the conference finals, and their team's better
Yo,
now.
bro,
They have
Boston
to
was
get
down
conference at
3-0,
least.
bro.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
to the Heat. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
they forced the game,
Exactly.
bro.
I hope they play the Heat, man.
Right.
Nah, I want the Heat, bro. I want the Heat.
No, you guys don't want the Heat, trust me.
Bro, they're garbage, bro. They're not all that.
They're gonna kill you guys.
Bro, fuck Jimmy Butler, bro. Bro,
No,
I
you
want
don't. Dude, he'll make Brunson his little baby.
no, but we got OG, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
We
OG
got
will be
OG,
bricking
bro.
everything. OG will
Yo,
be
bro,
bricking everything.
last year we didn't have OG.
There's a reason Toronto let him go, man.
Bro,
Hey,
bro, y'all wish y'all had OG, bro.
There's a reason Toronto let him go, man.
that's
The
true.
Nobody
OG
was
would
like,
be
damn,
nice right
that's all you
now.
had to give
I'll
up
be
for
honest.
OG? That's
Yeah,
because
what?
everybody knows what he's about, man.
OG at the
Overrated.
3 would be nasty.
Hey,
Nah,
question.
y'all wish y'all got OG.
Question for everybody. Like, did y'all notice the whole Kyrie sucks chant in Boston? Like,
Yeah, the
what?
Boston fans ain't letting it go.
That's what I
By
was about
the
to
way,
say.
I
Like,
don't like Kyrie.
but what? All right, I understand he stepped on the Irish Lucky Charms head. He did what he did. You know, he left the city, put sage in the arena to cleanse it. Like, it's been years, right? They've been beating Kyrie every time. Like, what is their actual issue with Kyrie at this point? Like, bro, y'all beat him every time. Like, I don't know what
He
the
left
issue is.
Boston. He lied to them.
Mm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's that he told
Because
him he
Kyrie
was
said,
going to
"Oh,
leave and
I'm gonna be here for a long time," and then
Yeah.
during free agency, he left.
Yeah, but you know what?
But I don't blame
Wait,
him.
hold on. He did the same thing in Cleveland with that little kid, didn't he?
Yeah, but he won a championship though.
No, but the
Yeah.
point is like, why are you guys dumb fans and not realize that he could be bullshitting you? He bullshitted before, so deal with it. Shit, move on.
But I don't blame him
You
though,
got
because he
played,
said
and
that
you shouldn't have
in
been
the
played because
preseason.
he did it
Yeah.
before.
He said, "If you will have me,"
He
and
said
I
it
don't
in
think
the
they wanted to have him.
preseason, and then when it got to the postseason, all the Boston media was saying, "Oh, he's not a good leader. He's a locker room cancer." Da, 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 da. So of course he'll leave.
Yo,
All right, man. Oh, go ahead.
what's Kyrie's contract?
2+1.
Wait, so
This is his
what is he?
last. Next year is his last year, and then he has an option, so he can
Yep.
sign it or leave it.
How old is he right now?
31.
31, so 32. Do y'all think y'all gonna extend him or no?
No.
I think the way I see it, I think honestly it depends on Jaden
Kyrie.
Hardy's development.
And Kyrie too. It depends what he wants, right?
Yeah,
In
like
my opinion, I think y'all gonna trade Jaden Hardy and some other players to get like another player.
Well, I mean, it just depends who the other player is. And like for
Like
example,
let's say y'all trade for Brandon Ingram, Hardy, Josh
oh
Green.
man, yeah, you get Brandon
Uh,
Ingram. That's crazy.
somebody
That
told me the other
solidifies.
day.
Huh?
Would you guys go for Zion?
Mm,
You want me on the Knicks, Zion?
No, I'm saying, would you go for Zion on Dallas if you could get him?
Oh.
If they decide to
Nah,
go and keep
I
Ingram.
rather Brandon Ingram, bro.
Why would y'all trade for Zion if y'all trade for PJ Washington?
Yeah,
No,
I rather Ingram.
but I don't know if Zion and Luca's gonna work
Are you
Nah.
kidding me?
Luka,
Everybody
because
works
Kyrie,
with
they're
Luca.
using Zion like a
Washington,
point
Gap.
guard
That's
now.
crazy.
Dude, they would work, man.
They're using Zion
Zion
like a
would
point
work,
guard
man.
now.
The way
Should be
Luca, think
stretching
about
it.
it. If Luca's gonna get doubled and you give it to Zion on a 4-on-3, he could literally drive every play and score. Nobody's gonna stop. You know what I mean?
Probably
Nobody's gonna
right.
stop. That's what I mean. That would be a crazy combo. It's
But
just the health is the key.
he'd I feel like he'd have to have some sort of shot because he can't. Because if everyone knows he's gonna drive, they're just gonna sag off him.
Yo, what's
Oh
the
yeah,
draft pick looking like for the Mavericks? Like the assets.
trash.
2025 and 31.
Wait, so y'all don't got first round picks?
Nah, we don't.
Nah. We
Not
got pick
much.
swaps. So there's a couple of
Yeah.
years where we have a pick swap, but nah, we've kind of sold the farm, kind of in a way. So
But would y'all trade Kyrie for DeJounte Murray like in offseason?
Uh,
Jonte Murray.
DeJounte
Dejounte
nah,
Murray,
Murray.
nah.
I don't know.
That's nasty work.
I have to sleep on it because I need to go to sleep right now anyway. But nah, I don't know. I'll think about that one. But
Yeah, but I'm actually this player we can get in the draft. Right? So I'm actually Luca, Kyrie Irving, and Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin, you said Caitlin Clark?
Yeah, Caitlin Clark, man. Just
Yeah, man, it's time for me to go to sleep.
yeah.
No,
Bro, just
I need
all
that
jokes
money.
aside, she would get some wide open shots from Luca
bro,
for sure. For
separate
sure.
in for THJ.
Oh my God! Talk about someone that can hit a shot. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
give me
But guys,
Caitlin
let's
Clark
be
over
real though.
THJ.
Let's be real. If she's on the court though, they're gonna be attacking her on defense.
Yeah,
Every single play.
bro, having to shoot over athletic people in general,
Yeah.
to get the
Not the
shot over
same.
them, she's gonna get blocked a lot, bro. Ain't no way
Yeah,
she's
I,
gonna
it's not the
I
survive
don't
that.
same.
know. I trust her more than TJK. I didn't know THJ.
I'll be honest, you guys. If she played THJ, he'd clean the floor with her, man. It wouldn't even be a close
I
game.
don't know.
Oh, come on, man. Let's be real, boys. Come on. Come on. I'm being serious. How tall is she? How tall is she, man? How
I
tall
don't
is
know.
she?
I don't know.
Right?
Gina Ken says, "Wait,
And
what
then
time is the game tomorrow? 12? Yeah,
THJ wouldn't even let her get a shot off, man. Like I know he sucks on defense, but he can jump way higher than she can. Let's be real.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here, man. That way, I get some sleep and get ready for the show tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all. I think next time I'm gonna do it, I'll obviously start sooner, and I'll open it up even sooner instead of the last 20 minutes. We'll do the last 30 minutes type deal. But I appreciate y'all, guys.
Thanks,
All
TJ.
right, Brody.
Or DJK, good show.
Yeah, no problem, man. No
Good show,
problem, man.
buddy.
What you doing a pre-game show for the game tomorrow as well?
Yeah. So the answer to Gina Kim's question, since the Mavs play at noon at 12 tomorrow, I'll be live at 11 a.m. Central Time. So I'll have a pregame show tomorrow. I'm
Cool.
gonna go golf at like 8 a.m. So I got all my new clubs and whatever. So yeah,
Yo,
man. Active.
I thought golfing was the easiest sport. I tried it. I was, goodness.
It's
That was
hard, bro.
weird.
But once you start getting the hang of it and you get them hits and you see the ball go straight, instead of splitting to the right, you're like, all right, this is lit. And then you got a
Yo,
beer in your hand.
Every time I put the golf ball on the little tee thing, I hit it, it went like 2 yards.
Yeah, it's all about keeping like the left arm straight and all this. It's a lot of mechanics to it. It's crazy. But all right, man. I appreciate y'all. Definitely catch y'all tomorrow in the pregame show. And yeah, y'all have a good night, man.
See you guys.
Adios.